Hello everybody, my name is Dustin Cook and I'm going to be your 8th grade math and science teacher this year. I just wanted to make a little video kind of showing you who I am and hopefully get you a little bit excited about having me as your teacher. So just a couple small little things about me. My favorite number is the number 9, and there's a little story behind that if any of you are actually interested in. Um, my favorite color is green. And I love Chinese food, especially mystery meat on a stick. Who doesn't love mystery meat on a stick? I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's chicken. Um, but really, all Chinese food. If I'm being honest with myself, it's just my favorite. Just looking at the picture, I have to look somewhere else, or it's gonna make me hungry. Okay. So this is my family. Mrs. Cook, myself, and our son Ezekiel, Zeke for short. This picture was taken Halloween maybe 2 years ago. Um, we were all Captain America, as you can see. He's grown up just a little bit since then. This is his most recent picture. It was taken in front of his kindergarten. He does go to Centerton Gamble. So I don't know how many of you live in the Northwest Arkansas area, but we're just outside of Bentonville, Rogers, um, right in there. So I may be a neighbor to a few of you, and that's cool. Here he is at the Butterfly Palace in Branson, Missouri. It was actually a lot of fun. The only problem was how hot it was. It was very very hot in the Butterfly Museum. Here's our dog Luke, and this was actually taken on Halloween. Um, he is a little mouse riding him. And we just thought that was so funny. And this is my dog, Luna, my little girl. She was obviously a butterfly princess. She did have some little antenna, but she chewed them up and ruined them. She's gotten a little older since this picture was taken. Luna, she's also my desk buddy. So I'll see if I can get her to come up here and. Oh, yep. Come on. Come on. There she is. She's my desk buddy. So anytime I'm teaching, or honestly, even if I'm just working, Luna is probably in here with me, stinking up my office. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. She's a sweet girl. Um, so this is my family. I do also have a cat named Sansa. I have a fish named Vegeta and a snail named Blackout. So that's all very fun. Let's see here. Things I do for fun. Here lately, I've been on a huge Minecraft kick. Um, I've actually only recently started playing Minecraft. I've always been a big gamer, um, but Minecraft never visually looked like something I would like, but I do. Minecraft is a whole lot of fun, so I've been spending a lot of my free time on Minecraft. I'm a big TV kind of guy. I like binge watching series, I like watching movies, but I also like to read. I think reading is very, very important. But one of my favorite things indoors to do for fun is puzzles. I like Sudokus, um, those little can you get the ring off kind of puzzles. I really like those. Even my desk calendar is actually a puzzle. And every morning I have to come and build let me show you the individual pieces. So to make the 4, I have to do that. But it's actually 2 pieces, that kind of come together, and it kind of depends on like how the light goes through them. It's pretty cool. So even my desk calendar is a puzzle. But my biggest puzzle love at the moment anyway is Rubik's cubes. And it all started out a few Christmases ago when I mentioned to my wife that I wanted to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So she went to the Dollar Tree and got me my very first Rubik's Cube. This one's actually Christmas themed, as you guys can see. After that one, she quickly got me a more standard speed cube, which is a whole lot of fun. And then my collection kept getting bigger and bigger. From there, she got me the mirror cube, which doesn't have any colors at all. It's just shapes. So when you start mixing it up, it has these crazy oblong kind of things jutting out all over the place. It's maybe one of my favorites. Let's see, after that one, she got me the Sudoku Cube, which is numbers. It's obviously currently unsolved. I mixed this up a few days ago and just haven't gotten back around to solving it yet. After that one, she got me this one, and this one's maybe the hardest 3x3 modification that I have. It doesn't look too bad, other than obviously you can tell that it's not based on squares. Pretty much all the other ones I've shown you so far are all squares in some way, shape, or form. When this one starts getting mixed up, let me just show you what this guy does. It's crazy. All these little triangular pieces start poking out all over the place. And this one probably takes the most amount of concentration to actually resolve. After that, I got the gear cube, which is really cool because all the pieces are kind of linked together. So as you start twisting one, actually the gears work, and you can see how that one is moving around also. So the gear cube is really, really cool. I also have the Curvy Copter, which I'm currently learning how to solve. It's obviously not squares either, and the cool thing is the face isn't the thing that moves, it's the sides. So it's the sides that flip around, and that makes it a lot harder. Then I have my Pyramid Cube, which is probably my favorite because it's very easy solve, but it's fun. So I probably spend most of my Rubik's Cube playing around on my Pyramid Cube. And then finally, the one that takes me, the longest, is my 12-sided dodecahedron cube. This is a lot of fun. Whenever I need to spend, 15, 20 minutes doing something, I'll bust out my 12-sided Rubik's Cube and solve that. So that's a little bit about me and the things that I enjoy. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to be your math teacher, which maybe makes a few of you go, yay, and then a few of you maybe kind of cringe because, math is math. And I think it's a very polarizing thing. I think most people either love it or they hate it. But I just wanted to assure you that this is going to be a good year. I'm a very easygoing individual. All I want is for us to grow. And while I was thinking about, math and how people feel about it and the message I want to get across, it actually reminded me of one of my son's books that I read to him, Pout Pout Fish Goes to School. And no, I'm not going to read you this whole book. I just kind of wanted to read you a little section. So it's about Pout Pout going into school, and he is struggling to do all these academic things. So he counts off his troubles. He says, trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. So 4, I should forget it. And this is kind of what it looks like when he's counting off his troubles. I guess I could have, scanned this in or something. So he does this a few times, that I'm not smart, I'll never get it, yada, yada, yada. So he finally has enough, and it says, he rushed towards the exit. That's enough, I say. School is way too tough, and I'm not going to stay. Then a soft, kind voice said, don't you fret. You don't have to know things you haven't learned yet. Your classroom awaits. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Hewitt. I'm here to help you learn, and I know that you can do it. Now, obviously, I'm not a fish, and I'm certainly not Mrs. Hewitt, but I think just the message of you don't have to know things you haven't learned yet really stood out with me. And I think that applies to math too. There's going to be a lot of things that we're doing new this year. There's going to be things that you know how to do. There's going to be things you don't know how to do. And that's okay, because you don't have to know things that you haven't learned yet. So I hope you keep that in mind as we math this year. Um, and on a closing note, I want to show you my biggest Rubik's Cube. You're probably sick of looking at them, but this was a birthday gift from my wife. It's bigger than my head. And this is a lot of fun. So on a closing note, this is my big Rubik's Cube.